It's a new year, so it's time for a new healthy you. We've got a great recipe that will go perfect in your regimen.
And we've got two gentlemen who are here to help us make it. It's Ryan Woods and Tyler Pratt from Enfuse Fitness in Enfield, Connecticut. We're making a delicious fish dish because fish is a fatigue-fighting food, and salmon's like the king of the ladder, right, when it comes to fish, roughly?
It is fatigue fighting.
It is.
It is absolutely possible. This is salmon, fantastic, wild caught. You know, reduces inflammation, helps balance out those fatty acids.
Well, we're getting started here because I want to try to get all this done in our segment here. So what I want to do is I'm going to do a little bit of garlic, okay?
But you're using granulated garlic.
I am, because the one thing that I want to focus on with you guys is and we talked about this before, all my clients always say, it takes too long to cook, it takes too long to cook. So what I'm going to try to do is prepare 2 meals here in just a few minutes. So what I'm going to do is...
be done.
No excuses.
Yes. I'm getting the pan preheated. Okay. Today I'm going to be using an olive oil. I typically would use an avocado oil or something like that. But I'm going to actually put a little bit of avocado olive oil on there to get it going. So pour it right in there. There we go. You're good. You're good. Okay. There we go. We'll mix that around. And we'll put that face down.
Pop these in there.
What I'm looking to do is just get a nice sear on these. Because when I'm done, I'm going to throw them right into the broiler. So while those are searing on both sides, I'm going to put a little salt and pepper.
So we're making this fish dish, but we're also pairing it with a tasty salad.
Correct. So what we're going to do is, while this is searing, we're going to take all of our ingredients in the salad. This is our chopped salad that Ryan and I probably have at least once a day, if not twice a day.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. We're going to start
We chop it down in the Cuisinart because, you know, who has time to chew?
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? You gotta shovel it in.
We're busy people.
Don't have time to chew.
No one has time to chew.
Thank God for your smartphone, though.
Yes. So what we're going to do is turn that down just a touch. Yep.
Pulsing?
Now, do you make it fresh every day, or do you make a batch for a few days and...
Fresh every day.
Okay.
If we can. Obviously, you prepare in advance if you don't have the time to do so.
But you have the time to make it, but not to chew. I get it.
So what we're going to do is...
There it is.
Flip the salmon real quick. Got a nice quick brown on there. So this is going to be ready to go in the oven.
And we've done this on the show before with things like pork tenderloins and steaks. You sear it in the pan and then you finish it in the oven.
Correct.
Oh,
so what I'm going to do is,
delicious.
This is a way to save time. Probably a chef wouldn't do this, but we're not chefs.
Yeah,
we're just trying to make a healthy, quick meal. Dump this right over top.
Oh, you just put the raw asparagus in. It's not cut. It's not cooked at all.
Not cooked at all. We'll let it sear for another second while we're doing that.
And you're not going to put any olive oil over it either. It's just completely.
That's what I have this for. Little compound butter, organic compound butter with garlic, basil, those rosemary, those types of herbs in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, bring it right over to the broiler, which we have preheated.
On high.
Correct. Throw that right in there so the asparagus will cook up, the salmon will finish cooking all the way through.
Okay.
Then we'll take our salad here that's all chopped up, take the blade out. Unfortunately, we have to go multiple steps here, so we'll go drop that in there.
Because the blender's only so big.
Right, and we have a larger blender at the studio, but I wanted to do something that everyone had at home.
Right.
So most people have a food processor at home.
Okay.
So,
now, what if you don't have a food processor? Or you
could just chop. You could chop it up. Remember last time we were here, we
yes.
julienned.
There we go.
We're good.
We're back in business.
We're back
now.
in business. All right.
Now we got some onion.
Yeah, we're gonna throw the kale in first, so the onion weighs it down.
Can you use frozen kale, or is it better to always use fresh?
Anytime you can use fresh, I always think that's better. But I mean,
There's a little bit of the nutrients when you freeze them, not a ton, maybe 15%. But I mean, for making a salad, it's better to have them fresh.
Okay. Even if you are just gonna mix it all together.
If you're gonna gently steam and you want to keep some in reserve, then yes.
That can be frozen. Okay.
okay, so we'll get that all blended in there.
Oh, that just looks amazing.
Right?
All right, so while we're doing this, you want to check on the salmon?
Absolutely.
See how it's there? All right.
I hear some sizzling.
So what we're gonna do is take this out here. We're gonna dump this on here. Now that we have our base of the salad, we're going to make sure we don't waste anything here. I don't want to waste any nutrients. Get all that kale. A lot of people always wonder how you get enough vegetables in. Well, the good way to do it is, you know, like Ryan always says, you know, you don't want to take the time to chew.
But you could always make a smoothie. Like last time you were here, you made that smoothie, that juice.
Right, right. So what we want to do is now this is when the fun part starts. So now we're going to start adding everything into this salad. So we're going to take a little salt.
A little salt, a little pepper.
Oh yeah, you want to get that? You want to get that shaken for me?
I'd love to.
Let me get that out of your way. That looks good.
Thank you.
I want them to be able to see what you're doing here. This is a masterpiece.
This is a masterpiece.
Yes, so we'll take a little olive oil, about a tablespoon. This is going to be enough for about 2 people.
Or
About
could
a
you use
tablespoon.
avocado oil? You said you like to use that.
You absolutely could. Olive oil I like to use when I'm not cooking it.
Okay.
So typically I would use olive oil in a salad or something because I don't use it ever when I'm cooking. So we'll take a organic Italian seasoning, very easy, very fresh. You know,
How about
quick
some
to do.
granulated garlic?
Yes, I would love some in there. You want to throw some in there?
I'd love to.
Just a toe.
We're all gonna have
That
I'm
is
okay
a
with that
big
amount of garlic.
fan
I like
of garlic.
garlic. So we'll take some pistachios,
He eats it for breakfast.
toss them in
No
there.
one's gonna want to talk to us all
Chicken.
afternoon.
That's actually turkey. Throw that in there. Last but not least, I'm a huge fan of apple cider vinegar. So that'll give us a little bit of moisture to the salad.
You guys make this every day? You have it sometimes twice a day?
Oh, without question. I can't start the day without one.
Okay.
How long does it take you to eat it? You said you don't have time to chew.
I can get through that in about 6 minutes.
Okay, so now, all of a sudden,
This isn't just one serving.
That's for us would be one serving, but for you, Ash, it'd probably be a whole day's worth.
This whole thing is one serving?
yeah, put down
No,
a
you
lot
have
of
no
salad.
idea
Oh, okay,
how
we're
I
gonna have a
eat.
little contest?
Oh, you betcha.
Oh, I'm interested.
You just wait. You never see me
Ashley,
steak.
grab yourself a fork
Okay.
or a spoon or whatever implement of destruction you need there.
I'm gonna grab this big spoon.
All right, give that a rip. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
tasty.
I think I like everything in it. I do.
Tell me how that garlic accents it. It's nice, right?
It's
Is
a
that-
good. It's a good flavor. Let's
That's
put some
good.
in a bowl.
Come on.
It's good, right?
That is good.
And there's so much protein and all
Yeah,
that
Seth,
good
we're all
stuff.
family here, man. I mean, you could have eaten out of the bowl.
I'm gonna
We
need
are.
a teeth check though.
There you go. Give that a try. Tell
Thank
me
you
what
very
think.
much. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna
That's good.
pop in a little bit. We're gonna check the salmon. But in the meantime, if you want these recipes, because you seem to make them for early lunch or brunch, our
Breakfast.
website and breakfast too.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no
no
doubt.
question.
Okay, well if you want to make this right now, then mymassappeal.com.
You're getting so good.
I'm digging. Welcome back to Mass Appeal. Back to Ryan and Tyler from Enfuse Fitness in Enfield, Connecticut. We're finishing up a salmon dish, but we're also going to highlight the salad because we've been munching on it. It's been in our teeth for a good while.
I'm gonna grab the salmon.
Okay, you grab the salmon. Now, what's going into this salad one more time?
Okay,
Oh.
got.
Well, Tyler's taking care of this. You know, I mean, I don't want to disrupt the flow of his energy here.
To be honest with you, just to make it quick, I used rotisserie turkey, which you can get like same as rotisserie chicken, organic kale, carrots. Now, remember when I say every ingredient, organic if you can.
Organic.
Kale, onion. We use garlic, granulated garlic powder, but you can use fresh garlic if you want. The big thing I like is the kale because it's going to give you those greens and you're going to get a ton in there without
You'll
having
know
to
it.
munch on it. Exactly,
It's a
exactly.
superfood,
Don't forget
right?
the pistachios.
You got pistachios in there,
Right.
a little bit of
Right.
olive oil, but the thing you want to be careful with is when you start including nuts and oils, is watch out for the calorie structure because you want to go low oil, and if you're going to add other nuts, which is fat, so you want to keep that low. So a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of pistachios, and then we have the salmon here, which is wild salmon. And what I
Apple
did,
cider vinegar.
yes,
cider vinegar.
yes, I'm a huge fan of that as well. Now the salmon, you're going to go right here. What I did was I just put it in the broiler, let it cook the asparagus right on top. So this was done in what, like 7-8 minutes?
Oh, easily. And first you had seared everything on the stovetop.
Right, correct. So I used a little bit of olive oil, which I would typically use like an avocado oil or grapeseed oil, something with a higher flash point. So, Seth, we're gonna let you dig right in there.
Perfect.
Tell me
Thank
what
you
you
very
think.
much.
And you put some butter on that asparagus, right?
Yes, I used right before we came back, I threw a little bit of compound butter on top so to let it melt it in, give it a little bit of flavor. So my big thing is to prepare meals that are actually tasty within a few minutes because everyone's on the go, everyone's very busy. So I want to make things that are, reasonably fast that you can still get a very nutritious meal.
And after a good workout, I always feel like I'm ravenous. I just want something to eat now, and I want something healthy. So I'm sure that you guys are the same way.
Absolutely. I mean, it depends on the type of workout. If you're doing like a CrossFit style workout, it's really metabolically charged. That's when you can have some carbohydrate in your diet. You want to limit the fructose and get things that are a little bit faster digesting. Actually, fruit juice in some cases is a little bit better post-workout. But if it's more of a strength-based workout that's not that metabolically taxing, then you can include, a basic meal like this.
But even if people are just sitting on their couch, these are two great options. Is that right?
Fantastic options. Yeah, post-workout we can go. There's infinite variables depending.
There's only so much time, but what would you say is the vegetable of 2014, according to you?
Oh, see, I have my idea. Because kale was 2013.
Wow.
That was the big one. Do you want me to
Dandelion greens.
Dandelion greens.
Really?
Wow.
We got him in our fridge.
Love it, I love it.
Dandelion.
Right at the same
give
time.
dandelion greens?
Boom.
I was going to go with cauliflower.
They're
so
great
2014. Are they? All right, good.
Good to know. Well, thank you, Ryan and Tyler. We're going to learn how to do the perfect push-up later on in the show.
Yes,
Absolutely.
of course.
Thanks so much, guys.